Since exiting my supplement brand last week, I've been thinking a lot about how I want to live, and that's focused, congruent, and with intention. Now, this video is a snippet into my day, trying to become my highest functioning self possible. Body weight taken, quick check of the Whoop stats, sleep score, heart rate, a breakfast made by my numero unos to hit my macros set by my online coach, and straight to the gym to win the morning. So just arrived to the gym. There are honestly few things better on a Monday morning than having sun blasting in your face, sunglasses on, drinking your pre-workout and just feeling so grateful that you get to go and train. I'm gonna go and get a big session in now. I'll film what I can of the session, but they're a bit funny about people filming in the gym, but I'm sure we'll be able to get a few clips. Turns out I was wrong and managed to film all of a few pull-ups because the gym was full of anti-camera matrix agents. Now I'm only joking, I like the stuff at this gym. Regardless, the pump was spot on. Now I'm 5 weeks into a dieting phase, 4 kilos down, still energized and healthy, and I'm feeling more productive during work, clearer minded, and I have a greater respect for myself, knowing the level of discipline I'm holding myself to, and that's what it's all about, life maxing, baby. Now I need to go and get a tub of Perform protein because my protein powder ran out a couple days ago, and part of being on this cut, it's quite aggressive, so I need to keep my protein high to make sure I maintain that muscle. And then I've got to go to the studio, which is one of my mum's properties where all of Crush's supplements are being kept. As any of you know that have been following me over the last couple of years, you'll have seen my last video that I officially exited my supplement brand last week that I've been building over the last 2.5 years. So we exited that to an 8-figure company, and today is the last day for me to ship the stock back out to them, to wherever they're fulfilling it from. So I'm gonna go to the studio, I'm gonna cling film all of the supplements up into boxes and then take it down to DHL. I can't describe how it feels to be doing this. Crush has been my baby for the last 3 years, and now I've built it, scaled it, and we're actually selling it. It's time for the next chapter of my life, and I am so ready for this next period of growth. I don't know if you can see this, but the car is absolutely rammed full of supplements, and that's because I decided to take them home and cling film them at home. I didn't want to risk getting another parking ticket. It's not worth the cash. So even though this has taken me a little bit longer than I'd planned, it's gonna get done. Whoops, that's the cling film flying around. It's gonna get done, get them wrapped up, take them to Swansea, and they will be gone once and for all. Stayed at home, managed to bring all of the stuff inside, and have called the big guns in for some support, because as you can see, there's quite a lot of supplements that need cling filming. Okay, so getting the post-workout meal in quickly before shooting off, and this is the new flavour of Perform Whey that I've gone for. It's raspberry white chocolate. Now a tip for anyone that has Perform, get it into a mug with some water, mix it into a paste, and get it on top of that. I promise it will change your life and how you take your protein. So that is the parcels, or the supplements should I say, all dropped off at DHL. What a nightmare to get here with all the construction. I am so keen to get home, get some more protein in, and just work for the next 5 or 6 hours straight, close some deals, make some content, probably start editing this video that you're seeing now, and just get work done. What a hectic day. Finally managed to get to the beautiful desk setup. Today's focus is looking at how I can use Claude AI to implement staff members and agents into my business so I can automate things. I don't want to get left behind in this AI revolution. Now I also had client meetings to prepare for, sales calls and clients to reply to in WhatsApp, helping them build their e-com brands. Then I got a meal in that Holly cooked for me to fit my macros perfectly. Then had a little sit down and catch up with Holly. Noticed she had some mustard on her face, so obviously had to wipe that off because you can't be wasting macros like that. Finished up the food and got in the car ready for a cardio session. Okay, so that food that Holly cooked was unreal and it hit the spot nicely. Now it is time to get cardio in. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get as much work done today as I would have liked. Just sending out those supplements took much longer than planned, so it meant that my work got pushed behind, which stresses me out big time. I think that's a common theme amongst people that are trying to achieve a lot in life, or if they're high achievers, they want to build something big. If your work doesn't get done, it stresses you out, or at least it does stress me out anyway. So I'm going to clear my head with cardio. Typically I'd have just pushed cardio back later into the night and done more work, but since really nailing in my sleep routine, I know that if you spike your heart rate within 2 or 3 hours of going to bed, it can negatively impact your recovery and therefore your sleep. So I'm going to get cardio done now and then go home and start the wind down, start the evening routine, and make sure that tomorrow is all planned out. So with that being said, let's get cardio done. Whew, that was a very sweaty, intense 20 minutes of cardio, but I absolutely needed it. I feel so much better now. My head feels clear,
I had some good time to think about work and take responsibility for how I'm feeling, because whenever I feel shit, or whenever anyone feels shit, like the mental model that I've got ingrained into my head is that you are 100% responsible for your situation. And when you take responsibility, you stop feeling like a victim. You stop feeling like you've been blown around like a feather in the wind, and you feel control. So that was good. Really glad I got cardio done. Now it's time to get home and start the evening routine.
So optimizing your health and entire day starts the night before. Now for me, that screens off at 8 p.m. and then to the Holy Trinity. Well, actually there's 4 things. Let's start with the journal. More of a tool to slow my brain down, and I write out what I'm grateful for. Change your energy, change your life. Then blue light blockers. I'm not sure if these actually do anything, but I like them. And even if it has 1%, I'll take it. We've got a triple magnesium complex to help with sleep. And finally, a 3D sleeping mask. This is the GOAT. I can't sleep without it. I highly recommend grabbing one from Amazon. Got my last hit of protein in, not optimal being that close to bedtime. I usually cut food off 3 hours before bed for digestion and recovery. Brian Johnson would not be happy. Now this is my day in its entirety from start to finish. Morning routine, gym, work, diet, and hopefully some insight for you along the way. Let me know what sort of content you want to see next time. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.